Hi, this is Jeff Lesher with What's the Point? And the point this week is multifaceted around this very challenging and immediate issue and opportunity that we have to evolve into the next phase of work. And in part to do so by resisting ridiculous comparisons like our business, whatever your business is, to Google. Writers about business love to use Google as the example of what you should be doing to be progressive as an employer. And that's ridiculous because, as Lloyd Benson told Dan Quayle years ago in a vice presidential debate, I know Google and you ain't no Google. That's actually not what he told him. He told me you ain't no John Kennedy. But the point is that you can't compare yourself to somebody or something that you don't compare to, and that's actually okay, but being realistic. So Google is able to spend millions, if not tens of millions of dollars to remake their shared workspaces, to incentivize workers to return, to provide vaccination clinics if that's giving them a leg up. Next time any of you are able to refurbish outdoor fire pit congregation space, let me know. But again, you probably are not Google. You don't have to be. What you do have to recognize are a couple things and use them to your advantage. One are the data, which remain that people are very productive working outside of a shared office. And for the most part, they want to hold on to some of the flexibility and agency that they've gained by not having to be in an office all the time. And the second is that even when vaccinated, those people who are going back quite rightly remain concerned about getting infected because we're not anywhere close to so-called herd immunity. And that's a separate issue, which I do have a belief around, which is get vaccinated. And even if people decide to do what I believe to be the right thing, it's going to take a while longer for us to get to that place of real safety indoors and outdoors, of being unmasked and closer together. So while you may not be an organization that can provide trips to Barbados or winning a Tesla for getting vaccinated, and these are real things that are out there, what you can do is listen to your people and make sure that the time that they spend together is as safe as you can make it, meaning people wear masks, people remain socially distanced, people prove that they're vaccinated, whatever you determine to be right and appropriate for your environment. And then related to your business, keep in mind something that's related to this whole circumstance, which is it's become popular to say follow the science, which makes sense when we know what the science is. But it ignores that critical first step, which is science is something that we discover over time. And we're still very much discovering things, understandably, because this is an ongoing novel experience, hence novel coronavirus and that connection. But as we discover the science, also think about that in terms of discovering what works for you and your team. And the most powerful tool you have available to you costs you nothing, which is having conversation. And we've talked about that before. But if you open your minds to this idea that you ain't no Google and you don't have to be, and we can discover the science together. If we set a hypothesis, we test it against what happens, and then we move forward together based on that, we will be successful in a sustainable way. And that, folks, is the point. So go do that, be as great as you can be, and then try to be even better. Take care.